All righty. Y'all give me just a moment and we'll get started. Start my recording. All right, good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you all had a great weekend. Today is Monday, and the time is 6:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is the Load Board Report. A look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight and load availability. As always, my name is Calvin Butler, and I'm your host this morning for the Load Board Report. The Load Board Report is sponsored by the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers and the National Dispatchers Network, where we provide tools, resources, training, support, access to our massive network, and everything you need to be able to book freight from home, either as a freight broker or a dispatcher, and make some great money. So that's what we're all about. Today, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start sharing my screen. All right. As always, we are sponsored by the National Dispatchers Network and presented by the RBBS Logistics Learning Centers. Let's go over here to our tools and resources that we share with all of our members and students. In case y'all haven't noticed, we now are able to you're now able to sign up for our no enrollment fee membership. Okay, you can sign up for our no enrollment fee membership, just $49.95 per month, and you can start having access to all of our back office tools, resources, training, support, more than 100 load boards, more than 140,000 hours of training videos, more than 19 million plus shippers, every owner operator registered in the United States, live training, our network of more than 2,900 and some odd members. So you get access to everything for just that $49.95 per month with no enrollment fees. We'll get into showing you all how to access that and how to get that membership a little later on in the broadcast. But first of all, let's get started. Let's scroll down here to our load boards. Excuse me. Let's go over here to one of the load boards that we use. And again, all these load boards we provide to our members for free. They pay the monthly subscription fee and they get access to all of these load boards. All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing my screen real quick so I can jump over to this load board and put in the passwords and stuff that I need to put in. I'll give me just a minute. All righty. Let's get back into it. All right, here we go. As always, direct freight is where we do our search at. This is one of the load boards that we give away during our that we provide to our members. So this segment is sponsored by Direct Freight. Okay, features Direct Freight. Features Direct Freight. All right, let's look at the load map. All right. So let's take a look and see what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to freight. First of all, before I do that, let me check over here with YouTube, see if any of our YouTube members have logged in yet. So we have 6 who are watching currently right now. No one has tapped in to say good morning yet, but I want to go ahead and take this time to say good morning to all our YouTube members and subscribers. Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get back over here. All right. Today, let's start off down here in Florida. In Florida, we have 1,927 loads showing available in the state of Florida. In Georgia, we have 3,474 loads in the state of Georgia. In South Carolina, it looks like we have 1,659 loads. In North Carolina, we have 2,268 loads. In Virginia, we have 1,545 loads. In West Virginia, we have 387 loads. In Ohio, they're showing 3,401 loads. In Pennsylvania, we're showing 3,237 loads. In New York, we're showing 2,111 loads. In Maine, we're showing 222 loads. In Vermont, 55 loads. In New Hampshire, we are showing 83 loads. In Massachusetts this morning, we are showing 688 loads available in Massachusetts. In Rhode Island, we are showing 64 loads. In Connecticut, 183 loads. New Jersey, 1,562 loads. In Delaware, we're looking at 264 loads that are being reported this morning. And in Maryland, we're showing 1,419 loads. Let's roll over here to Michigan. We're showing 1,727 loads. In Indiana, we're showing 3,123 loads. In Ohio, in case I missed it, we're showing 3,401 loads. In Kentucky, we are showing 1,766 loads. In the great state of Tennessee, we're showing 1,758 loads. Down here in Mississippi, we are showing 1,998 loads. In Alabama, we're showing 3,843 loads. In Louisiana, we're showing 994 loads. In Texas, looks like they're leading again with a load count of 6,937 loads. Up in Arkansas, Arkansas was showing 3,376 loads. In Oklahoma, we're showing 840 loads. In Missouri, the Show Me State, we're showing 1,534 loads. In the Illinois, we're showing 4,155 loads. In Iowa, we're showing 803 loads. In Wisconsin, we're showing 1,811 loads. In Minnesota, we're showing 1,028 loads. In North Dakota, we are showing 186 loads. In South Dakota, we're showing 453 loads. That's actually a lot of loads for North Dakota and South Dakota. Those are usually single-digit states. Seriously, when it comes to load counts, there's usually like single digits or two-digit load count states, but they're in the hundreds. South Dakota's up to almost 500 this morning. In Nebraska, we're showing 409 loads. In Kansas, 617 loads. We've done Oklahoma. In New Mexico, we're showing 616 loads. In Colorado, we are showing 1,199 loads. In Wyoming, we are showing 247 loads. Up in Montana, we are showing 308 loads, Cowboy State. In Idaho, we're showing 1,273 loads, potatoes coming out of there. In Utah, we're showing 1,023 loads. In Arizona, we are showing 1,094 loads. Arizona's been having some rain, and it's supposed to have a huge cold spell in Arizona this year. I mean, hot as it is in Arizona, but yeah, go figure that. In California, 817 loads. In Nevada, we're showing 686 loads. In Oregon, we're showing 2,165 loads. In the great state of Washington, we're showing 1,485 loads up there in the cold mountainous country. And down here way down over there in Alaska, in the super trucker state, we're showing 2 loads available. I'm pretty sure they have more, but that's all they're reporting over there for this load board. All right, let's look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freight availability. Today we're gonna take a look at the state of Alabama. And see what's going on there with loads in the state of Alabama. As always, if you all want to load, if you are a truck driver this morning, you're out there, and you know Monday morning you don't have a load yet, give me a call. 866-973-6445. Again, that's 866-973-6445. Doesn't matter what extension you hit, because this time in the morning you're only going to get me. And we give away loads during this time. In the morning, anytime between 6:15 a.m. and 7 a.m., we give away free freight. So we have no dispatch fees or any type of fees that we attach to them. You give us a call, you tell us what type of trailer you have and where you are, and we'll look up some freight for you and see if we can get you some good paying freight, and we'll give it to you free of charge. We'll give you where the freight is picking up, the broker's name and number, and how to contact them so you can grab that freight and make some money today. All right. Checking in with YouTube once again. See who's with us this morning. Okay, Trucking in the Matrix Energy. Good morning. How you doing? Thank you for checking in. Cynthia Hicks, as always, good morning. Thank you for checking in. Great morning, she says. Mr. Goodrich Jr., as always, good morning, Goody. How are you doing this morning? Appreciate you all checking in with us and being such faithful followers of the Load Board Report. Don't forget to spread the word to all your trucking friends and let them know they can get free loads here at the Load Board Report from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's get back over here. Star Call, happy morning. Happy Monday morning, he says. I am new to dispatching from the DAT directory. How do I decide on getting my first carrier? What should my checklist be? I don't use that. Never have. Don't think I ever will. It's too much money for me. Yeah. Look, how you decide, your question is, how do you decide on getting my first carrier? Well, if you're looking for how to decide on getting, you just make a decision. I'm going to get my first carrier. Okay, now how do you go about getting your first carrier? You got to make phone calls, young man. You got to make phone calls. You got to. There are the best way is to get a hold of you a list or the registry for phone operators. Okay. When you join our platform, you can pay just $49.95 now and join our platform and become a member of our platform. And we provide you with a owner-operator locator site where you can pull up every owner-operator registered in the country, and then you can go through and call those owner-operators, and we provide you with a pitch on what to say to those owner-operators to get them to sign your dispatch agreement, which we provide you a sample copy of a dispatch agreement so you can use. So that's one of the benefits of joining our platform. Not only do we do all of that, we provide you with training on how to present that pitch and how to use that dispatch agreement and things of that nature. So we provide live training for our dispatchers every Thursday night from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so that's how I would do it. Now, you're out there on your own, and you're gonna pay for load boards anyway, right? So because you gotta post your loads somewhere. Well, not post your loads, you gotta go and find loads somewhere to present to your carrier. So if you're gonna pay for loads anyway, why don't you join our platform? Just pay the $49.95, and we give you access to more than 100 load boards. So that saves you a bunch of money, because you're gonna need about 4 or 5 load boards to keep you running, to keep your carriers running. That's gonna cost you anywhere from $39 a month. Like you said, you're using that also too. That's about $140, $199 a month. which I never use that because they don't have anything more than what some of the other load boards have, and they charge a whole lot less. But not saying that that is no good, because that is a pretty good load board. I'm just saying they don't offer you anything in real difference to justify the cost difference between what they offer and what everyone else is offering. So there you go. But that's how you decide. You know, you decide just by doing it. How you go about doing it, that's something different. Okay. You know, so, but those are some of the things that we provide amongst a whole bunch of other stuff that we provide while people join our platform. But anyway, thank you for that question, Mr. Starkov. Wish you the best of luck in the world. If you choose to join our platform, I'll put the link down here a little bit later on. All right, let's get back over here and let's search some of these lows that we got going on. Y'all give me just a moment. Pop, there we go. I did say we was going to Alabama this morning, so let's go down here and check with Alabama. All right, here we are in Alabama. Let's go over here now. Loads, the interest you know things not right now. That's another thing I like about this load board. You can have them to send you a list of all the new freight that pops up, all the available loads that pops up that comes available on the load board. Even if you're not on the load board, you can put in your email address and they'll send those loads to you every morning. Woo, how many load boards do that? But anyway, that's one of the load boards that we provide you access to that does that. All right, so let's go over here and take a look at the loads that's coming out of Alabama. Let's look at some pay rates first. We always look at the estimated rate per mile because I'm always looking for the highest paying rates, and I'm always looking for short loads runs. Why do I like short load runs? Because they save you time. They're less stressful on your truck. You make more money cents per mile, and you have enough time because they're short. You can connect 2 or 3 of them. A lot of times you can connect 3 of them and make great money. And because they're short runs, generally short runs tend to run every day. Okay, they're repeatable loads. Therefore, you can contact the brokers and set up what's called dedicated, or what I like to call semi-dedicated runs. Okay, where you connect 3 runs where you can pick up, drop off, then not far from there, or in that same location, pick up another load and run it somewhere else. Not far from there, pick up another load and run it back to where you were before. On your first load, you created a connection of 3 loads, and you're averaging anywhere from $300 to $600 to $800 per load. You got 3 of those together, you can earn yourself anywhere from $1,500 per day up to about $2,500 per day. And if you can call those brokers and get those brokers to let your carrier run those loads every day, then you've set up what's called a dedicated. Who wouldn't like to run short runs, be home every night, sleeping in their own bed, off every weekends, running 5 days a week to the same 3 locations, drops and pickups, and earning anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 per day, 5 days a week. That's why I like short loads. All right, let's take a look at what we got here. Today is 9/27. So here we got some stuff that's picking up on today. We got some stuff that's picking up on 10/1 too. So you all can look at that too. Here's one that's picking up on 10/1. If you all want to take a look at it, it is a flatbed step deck. Okay, flatbed step deck. It is paying $13.04 per mile. The rate is 300, and the trip miles is only 23 miles. Now that's picking up on 10/1. That's with ATS Logistics. 320-534-2237. Let's go over here and look at and that's picking up in Sawgrass. I'm sorry, in Saginaw, Alabama, going to Birmingham, Alabama, and that's a flatbed. Okay, let's go over here and look at this one right here that's picking up today. Okay, I guess that's Callery, Alabama, or Callery, Alabama, going to Birmingham, Alabama. That's 32 miles on the trip miles if you're in Callery, and it's a flatbed step deck, full load. Pays $350, $10.94 per mile. Picks up this morning. Let's go ahead and click on that one. See what we got here. I'm trying to see if they had a weight on it. There's no weight or anything, so it's probably not that much weight. And then to grab that load, you got to call ATS Logistics Services at 320-534-2237. That's 320-534-2237. All right, let's go ahead and check the reverse search and see if we can pick up anything going from your drop-off spot or close to your drop-off spot. I know it's going to have that load coming back up from Calorie. Yep, it's got that load going back. It's only 32 miles. You can just run back over there and pick up that, and go back that way. Now, here's one I like right here. All right, see these right here, 0 miles. That means you are picking up in the same, literally 0 miles, because this is going to Birmingham, right? All right, this load is going to Birmingham. See, this is why I like short runs. While you are in Birmingham, 0 miles. 0 miles. You can pick up a load that is running just 60 miles or 59 miles. Actually, all these are the same loads. One say 60, one say 59. And you see what I mean by loads running every day? Because with this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loads, all picking up and going to picking up from the same place, going to the same place. And they're leaving out on, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, the 1st. Y'all see that? So that's a good indication that load runs every single day. Okay, because this load right here is a short run, that probably runs every single day. This is the load you picked up before, and now you're gonna run it, and you're gonna pick up right there in in Birmingham, and you're only gonna go 60 miles to Bailington. So from Birmingham, so let's look at what you got. You picked up a load from Calorie, and you dropped it off in Birmingham. If you grab that this morning, ATS Logistics, who you call for that one. That one's paying $350. That's $10.94. You ain't really burning no gas going 32 miles. So that's why it saves you on fuel. See, these type of loads save you money. The overhead is low. Trust me on this. You'll make a whole lot more money running these short interconnection loads than you ever run on these long hauls. Okay? You can make your career on these type of loads. This is what a good dispatcher can do for you if you have the right type of dispatcher who are working for you to get you the most out of your driving. Okay? So you run that one first, 300 and what's it paying? $350. So it's paying $350 is what the posted rate is. All right. Then when you get to Birmingham, you're gonna drop that load. Then you're gonna not go anywhere. You're gonna stay right there in Birmingham. It's probably at the same pickup spot. It's probably at the same distribution because it says 0 miles. Or you're going just maybe 1 mile or 2 miles. You're going less than 10 miles on wherever you're going to pick up another load in Birmingham. All right. And then you're gonna run that one to Bailington. Okay. And that is a flatbed load, full load again. It's 48,000 pounds, and it is paying $400. Okay, that's $6.67 per mile. Okay, you got some down here, a whole bunch of them. I had to say $350. Now, this load and these loads are the same. They're the same load. So if this one is paying $400 and that one is paying, if this one is paying $400, chances are you can talk these up here up to another $50. Okay, chances are you can talk the rest of these guys up another $50 and get them to match that $400 right there. Okay, because this one is through Sherwood Lumber Company, right? The one that's paying $400, but it's the same load that picks up every day. And then you got Straight Line that has 1, 2, 3, 4 of those loads, right? A Straight Line has 4 of those loads, actually 5 of those loads. So that means those loads run every single day. Every single day those loads run. And you can probably talk them all up to around $400 to $450. So Let's take a look at this one right here that says 400. Or if you want to go down to straight line and grab one of them and get them to go up another, $100, you can grab that. But let's look at the one that says 400. Okay. First of all right, let's look at that one. So you got time to pick that one up. The load is 5 hours and 20 minutes. That's how long it's been on the load board. So you all want to call the broker early this morning. The broker's going to open up in about 20 minutes. So you want to make sure you call these brokers as soon as possible, okay? And let them know you want these loads. I would go ahead and call all three of these brokers, all two of these brokers, and the third one, because we got time enough to run another load. All right, so you're going to run this one. This is your second run, and you're going to pick up another $400. So you made $350 on one, $400 on this one. All right, now we do another search, right? But we want to go back to where? Calorie. Okay, let's see if we can find another search. Bring you back home. All right, now going back to Birmingham, you can do that too, because that's only 32 miles from Calorie. That still puts you back at Calorie. Okay, that still puts you back at Calorie. Okay, so that'll still put you back there. Let's see if there's anything going back to Calorie. Looks like anything going back to Calorie, but you got stuff going back to Birmingham, which is only what? 37 miles from Calorie. It's 32 miles from Calorie, right? Because that was your second load that you ran. So here's what you want to do. You want to grab either, I don't know how close Fulton is, but that's 118 miles. You don't want to go that, you don't want to deadhead that many miles. You can deadhead, leave it on the 27th, the same day, 18 miles. Here's one right here. Woo, boy, look at here. Y'all don't know how good it is to run these short loads. You just run 18 miles on your third leg. You're going to run another 18 miles. You got plenty enough time to do that. You're going to take a 45-mile run. Your trip miles is only 45 miles from Huntsville back to Birmingham, Alabama, which is just 32 miles from Calorie where you originally started at. So you'll be back home or back in that location. So if your home is in Calorie, this is perfect. Okay, you're gonna grab this load, flatbed. It leaves today, paying $10 per mile, $450. So what do we have? Let's take a look at this. What do we have? Okay, you got on your first load. Let's break out the old calculator. Where's the calculator at? All right, we got the old calculator here. All right, so you got your first load, which pays $350. Go ahead and pick that up early this morning. All right, that first load is paying $350. You pick that load up from Calorie this morning. You're gonna run it over to Birmingham, Alabama. Just 32 trip miles. That's it. 32 trip miles. You're gonna pick yourself up $350. All right. Then you're gonna run it over to Birmingham, and in Birmingham, you're gonna pick up a load in the same spot, basically going 0 miles. Okay. Basically going 0 miles. Yeah, you're gonna pick this load up in Birmingham, which they got plenty of them, whole bunch of them, right? That's going from Birmingham to Baileyton. Okay, 0 miles on your deadhead. So you can pick it up right where you dropped off at. You're gonna grab that load, you're gonna run it down to Baileyton, which is 59 miles, 60 miles, 59 miles, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna make another $400 there. So that's gonna be 400. Then when you get down to Baileyton and drop that load, you're gonna turn around and you're gonna coast 18 miles. Okay, that's what I call coasting, because less than 20 miles. You're gonna go 18 miles for a pickup, and then you're gonna pick up in Huntsville, and you're gonna go back to Birmingham, which puts you what, 32 miles from where you started from. Look, you can't get any more perfect than that. I mean, this is ideal, okay, for making good money in one day, and ideal for turning it into what? Dedicated. I'm gonna show y'all how to do that in just a second. So you're gonna make that run from Huntsville back to Birmingham, which is another flatbed full load, 40,000 pounds, $450, $10 per mile. Okay, $10 per mile. So we're gonna add that to it. What's that? $450. So you got $1,200 per day. Okay, is what you got. Now, here's what you need to do. You need to contact all three of these carriers this morning, 7 a.m. Call all three of them. Call the first one. Let them know you can pick that load up early this morning right away. If you're in Calorie, hey, I can pick this load up right now. Okay, I've got a carrier that can be there and pick that load up right now. All right, he picks that load up. Let's say he picks that load up at 6 a.m. Or if you call them up now and let them know you want that load, you know it's available. So let them know you want it. Go ahead and grab it. Let's say you pick it up at 7:20 or 7:30, because the brokers, some brokers might be in right now. So I would call right now. If they're not in, leave a message and then call them back at 6:59 or 6:50 because you know they're in the office. They'll probably pick up the phone. Call them back at 6:50. Okay, let the guy know. Say, hey, I want that load leaving from Calgary. So you're gonna call the guy from who's the broker here at ATS early this morning, and you're gonna let him know that you want that load. All right. As soon as you get that load secured, right? And what I mean by secured, as soon as you get confirmation from the broker that your carrier can run that load, and he tells you, I'm sending you over to Raycon. All right, go ahead and call this load over at Sherwood Lumber Company. Call them, 800-645-6226. Let them know that you have a carrier that can pick that load up before 9 a.m. Why? Because the other load is going to pick up about 7 to 7:30. It ain't going to take them, it's probably lumber, forklift, put it on there, bam, 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 tie it down, whatever. You're out within an hour. You're only going, 32 miles. That's all you're going, 32 miles to Birmingham. You can do that in an hour. You'll be there before 9 a.m., 9:30. Let them know you have a guy who can pick that load up around 9 a.m. to 9:30. Give him a window. 9 a.m. to 9:30. You can pick that load up. Because he's dropping in the same place he's picking up from, more than likely. Okay? So let them know you can pick that load up from between 9 and 9:30, no later than 10 a.m. All right? After you get that load secured, the broker tells you, okay, well, guess what? I'm going to go ahead, you can grab that load, I'm going to send you over a Raycon, right? Then you go ahead and you contact this guy right here, okay? Over at Sokoto Logistics at 605-540-4046. And you let him know. Why? Because you got to go, 18 miles to get there. You let him know that you got a guy who can pick that load up this morning before 12, before noon. Okay? Let them know you have a guy who's going to be in the area. He'll grab that load around noon, no later than 1 o'clock. We got time. Right? You're going to grab that load, right? Run it back to Birmingham, drop it, and take you behind home. You got $1,200 in your pocket, minimum. And that's at the quoted rates. And I'm pretty sure you can bump each one of them up $50 and put another $150 in your pocket to make that around $1,350 to $1,400. Because I believe I can easily bump that up to $1,400 with all those loads combined. I can get a $50, $75 to $100 more from each one of those guys and bump up around $1,400. And if you do that, here's what you're looking at, y'all. Now, after you run those loads, then you call each one of those brokers back. You call this guy back over here. Hey, Mr. ATS Logistics, that load that guy ran for you early this morning, down to Birmingham from Calorie. Yeah, he can run that load every day. Oh, really? Oh, well, shoot, that'll save me some time. I won't have to worry about trying to fill that load every day. Great. All right, go ahead and sign my guy out for that one. But now what you're going to do? You're going to call this guy here, the same, call this broker back. Hey, that guy that ran that load, around about 9, between 9 and 10 o'clock this morning for you that went down to Bailington from Birmingham? Yeah. You know he can run that load every day about the same time. Really? Same thing. Hey, you saved me a lot of time, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Locking me in on that one. You know, then you call this guy right here. Same thing. Hey, you know they got it, ran that load around about 12 to 1 o'clock to pick that load up? Yeah. You know he can run that load every day about the same time. Really? Because that load runs every day. And man, you would do me a big favor by having me to, you know, have someone on that one. I ain't got to worry about putting people on it. Look, that's the perfect time to hit them up for that dedicated. Why? Because they know your guy can run the load. He just ran them for them. They're happy. They're satisfied with it. Now you're doing them another favor by having that load filled every single day. And you've set up for your carrier to earn between $1,200 and $1,400 per day, every day, and be home every night, sleeping in his own bed before 5 o'clock. He'll be home before 5 o'clock. Come on. I mean, that's a 9-to-5 job, people. $1,200. How many 9-to-5 jobs y'all know pay $1,200 a day? And you can probably get up to $1,400 a day. I'm willing to bet you can get that up to $1,400 per day by getting $50 to $75 from each one of those from each one of those broker, additional money, locking them in at that 5 days a week. That's $7,000 a week. You're running same loads every day, 5 days a week. You're home every night before 5 o'clock, in your bed, got time to eat dinner at home, cook your own dinner, go outside, back barbecue, go out to nightlife, whatever. Take your family out, enjoy time with your family like a regular person, right? And off every weekend. Wow. You know how much money it is per year? You're looking at $364,000 a year. That's what a good dispatch can do for you. That's right. Carrier's looking at $364,000 a year by a dispatch taking the time to set that up as a dedicated run. This is what running short loads do for you. I have made my career off of setting my carriers up on short runs. Okay, $364,000 a year on short runs. And if you are a dispatcher and you're charging them 10%, which is well deserved for setting someone up on a load like that, you're making $36,400 a year off of one carry that you set up to make over $300,000 a year. Your carrier is still making $327,600 a year. Okay, anybody think that's not, you're not making a carrier happy by doing that? You're not doing that carrier, that owner operator, a great favor or a great service by doing that, and you're doing yourself a great service because you're bringing in over $36,000 a year that you're bringing in on one carrier. You set yourself up 3 or 4 carriers like that. You set 4 or 5 carriers. You set them up like that, and you set, man. You set. You are set. This is how it's done, people. This is how it's done. Let's go ahead and check in with our YouTube people here real quick. YouTube. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Mr. Star Cub. Happy Monday to you. Hello, just joining. Well, nice to have you. It's such a dog. That's a nice name. I like that. It's such a dog. Thank you for joining. Sorry, the font is small on my screen. What state is that? We are in the great state of Alabama right now. This is what we're broadcasting. We're broadcasting from Tallahassee, Florida, but we are looking at loads in the great state of Alabama right now. That's what we're looking at right now, Alabama, on one of our favorite load boards that we like to use to direct freight, and one of the load boards that we provide access to. One of the 100 load boards that we provide our members access to for just $49.95 per month. I did tell you I was going to show you all how you all can join our membership. So let me go back over here and show you all how you can do that. If you want to join our platform and become a member of the National Dispatch Network. Now, a lot of people, when they join the National Dispatch Network, they don't join for the training. Though we are a training program, this is all sponsored by the RBBS Logistics Learning Center. But that's not why most people join. Most people join because we save them money. Okay, we have a lot of established dispatch firms, freight brokerage firms, save them money Because in all those things, you're going to need access to either load boards or shippers list or both. And we give you access to more than 100 load boards when you join our platform or our membership. We give you access to more than 19 million plus shippers when you join our platform or you join our network. We give you access to owner-operator locator site where you can locate every owner-operator registered in this country, right? Those three things alone right there can save you several $100s per month. Because as a dispatcher, you're going to need yourself about 3 or 4 load boards. They can run anywhere from $39 a month up to $149 a month. So we're saving you about close to $200 a month right there. Shipper list can run you anywhere from $500 to $2,500 per list. We save you on that because you never have to pay for a shipper list again, because we're going to give you access to all 19 million plus shippers, and not just any access. The access we give you supplies you with the name and the number of the person in charge of making that decision on whether to sign you on to the shipper list and seeing those loads every day. We don't give you just a contact number within the company to a secretary or a desk clerk or, you know, some person, some go-between, some gatekeeper who can't even make a decision. Then they got to put you on hold, and then they come back and tell you, well, he's not available right now. Can I have your name and number? I have to call you back. And you never get a call back. Okay. We give you the name and number of the person who is in charge, the owner, the CEO, the president, the distribution manager, the shipping plant manager, or somebody, the person who can make that decision. We give you their personal email address and their personal phone number. Okay. And on top of that, you get access to more than 140,000 hours of operational training videos. You get access to our logistics library that has every word, phrase, and term ever used in trucking. You also get access to our live training every week. Every Monday night, we have franchise training. Every Thursday night, we have dispatch training from 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Saturday, we have the Brokers Hour, which is all broker training from 10:15 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? So you get a whole lot when you join our platform. And what we do is we save you money. So if you want to join our platform, you want to join our network, you simply go over to mydispatcher.org. There's a website right there, mydispatcher.org. Scroll down in the middle of the page, you see a video. Underneath that video, you see where it says click here to enroll. You're going to click here. It's going to take you over to our enrollment site. Now, there are several ways that you can enroll. You can enroll if you are a veteran. If you want to pay a low monthly fee, if you are a veteran, you pay a $249.95 enrollment fee, and your monthly subscription fee is only going to be $29.95 per month plus tax to access our back office tools, resources, training, and support, and the videos. If you are not a veteran and you want to pay still a kind of a low monthly fee, you're going to go over here where it says individual platform enrollment, which is $349.95 plus tax on the enrollment fee, and just $39.95 per month to access all those back office tools, resource, training, support. And introducing now, we have a new way of joining, which is called our individual platform membership, which is no enrollment fee, but you do pay a slightly higher monthly subscription membership fee, which is just $49.95 per month. Okay. If you want to take advantage of this particular one, I'm going to put the link in right here on YouTube for you all this morning. Put the link in right here. There's the enrollment link for that $49.95 enrollment. Okay. What website we're on? We're on our website, mydispatcher.org. We're part of a network. We do this every morning. If you want to know what website, what load board we're on Direct Freight. Okay. But if you want to come to our website and you want to join us each morning for our broadcast or join our training, you got to become a member. Okay. Only members, subscription paying members get to access our back office site. Okay. You can't access our back office site, our back office tools and resources. You can access the site, but you can't get into the back office tools and resources without being a member. For Mr. For It's Such a Dog. Okay. So that's the thing. You have to become a member. to access our back office tools and resources. We don't do this for free. Okay. Okay. All right. So there is the link to that. You also, let me give you the link to the enrollment site itself. You give you the link to the enrollment site itself in case you all want to choose one of these other options. We also have corporate enrollments, as you all see there. We have corporate enrollments, and we have a franchise opportunity where you can get your own RBBS logistics in a franchise, and you can earn great money. You can finance our franchise. Our franchise is $4,995. You can finance with 10% down. You can do 1 year financing, 2 year financing, or 3 year financing. Okay, and what you get for that money, you get to promote our platform just like we do. You get, and when you sign someone up for a whichever the enrollments you sign someone up for, anything that's within our franchise that we offer, you get 50% of the enrollment fee from any of our enrollments, whether it's the $349.95, you get half of that, or it's the $249.95, you get half of that. You also get 50% of the monthly subscription fees, anything from the $29.95 per month all the way up to the $49.95 per month. You get half of that. You also get 50% of the corporate enrollments, anywhere from $699.95 on the enrollment to $2,499.95 on the corporate. You get half of that. And you get half of those subscription fees from the corporate enrollment, which is anywhere from $99.95 per month all the way up to $299.95 per month. You get half of that also too. That's residual income, in case y'all didn't realize that. We also, if you got someone that pays for a franchise outright, yes, naturally you're gonna get half of that $4,999.95. We also allow you, once we vet you and find and we assess your skill level for this industry, if you want to become a consultant, because we do private consulting at $100 per hour. If you become one of our private consultants, you're going to be paid 75% of your consultation fees, which is $75 per hour is what you'll be collecting. We charge $100 per hour. You'll collect $75 per hour for just sharing your knowledge with people. Because we have a lot of people that call us up or go to our booking site and they book private consultation. I've got one scheduled this morning at 11 a.m. this morning for a private consultation for a young lady who is starting her own dispatch firm, and she needs some one-on-one time and some and some advice and some pointers to point her in the right direction. So she has ordered a private consultation, and I'm always booked up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm booked up this week from 2 weeks ago. So our private consultations, they're very popular. So if you want to, get in on that, and look, the consulting industry within itself is a great industry. It has become very popular, especially since COVID. Because a lot of people are looking for different avenues, different ways to earn money. And the trucking industry is a great way to earn money from home. Great way. Okay. Not very many industries you can jump into working from home and do over $100,000 your first year. You can do that as a dispatcher here in the trucking industry, working from home. You can do it as a freight broker too, but you gotta set yourself up for it. And we talked about that in our last broker training. Go back and look at our broker training, and you all will see that too. All right. So there it is. That's how you get set up with us. Let me check my YouTube channel again. Okay, we put out both those. No, I didn't put out my second one. Let me put that up here. There it is. There's the other link to the enrollment site. That is the one. The first one is to the no enrollment fee one. The second one is to the general enrollment link, where you can go and you can choose which type of enrollment you want to choose. All right. You're welcome, such a dog. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Look forward to seeing you in training. Let's see here. Let's go back over here. Now, what did we do with this guy, with this load right here? We showed you all how to create a $300,000+ a year, dedicated runs. Okay, I mean, this is how you do it. A lot of people talk about, hey, I like, this, I like that, and short runs, man, short runs, and these are all over the place, all over the place. I did it here in Florida. Man, connecting 3 short runs. I was home every night because I'm right here from Tallahassee. Picked up a load here in Tallahassee, running 39 miles down to Live Oak. I'm sorry, and Live Oak. Ran it 39 miles down to Live Oak, and that load paid $350. Okay, and it was Coca-Cola bottling running some bottled water and Coca-Cola products. Dry van, by the way. So ran it down to Live Oak. They got Live Oak, dumped that, picked up another load, and by the way, I was able to pick that load up here in Tallahassee like at 4:45, 4:30 in the morning. That's the time I picked up every morning, around 4:30 to 4:45 in the morning. So I was loaded up and out by 6 easily. Sometimes I was out by 5:30 and in Live Oak, by 6 o'clock, 6:15, dropping my load. So right when they opened up. So it was perfect. I would pick up here at 4:30 in the morning, run the Live Oak, get there just as they open up, pull in there. I'm the first one in the gate, first one in the stall, drop that. I grab a load from right there in the same place. Didn't even have to move my truck. They emptied my truck, and then loaded my truck back up, heading down to Alachua, which was 79 miles with bottled water, running down to Alachua. Dropped that in Alachua, and that paid $680. Dropped that in Alachua. When they finished loading me up, when they finished when they finished unloading me there, I rolled down the hill about 1.5 miles. It was a straight shot. I lie to you not. It was a straight shot all downhill. I didn't even have to put my truck in the gear. Just put it in neutral, let it roll, and keep it under 20 miles an hour. My clock didn't start. Y'all learn these little tricks of the trade when you're on operator. Yeah, so now I'm trying to show you all that I am an old truck driver. I know how to run a truck. I used to let my truck roll down the hill, right? Didn't even really start my truck. It's just a straight shot down the hill. You get to a stop sign, you stop, wait for the light, right? Take you off the brake, you roll right through it. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Any of you that's ever been to a natural, you know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of the hills, like in Florida, it's a hilly area. But anyway, I'm rolling down this hill, going straight shot to the other pick, down to the other shipper, which was a shipper that shipped back to the Coca-Cola bottling plant in Tallahassee, Florida. So I rolled down the hill about 1.5 miles down the hill. I don't even take I'm serious. I don't even do 20. I don't even do 25 miles an hour. I just roll, coast. Even if I got to 30 miles an hour, my truck went on. I'm just coasting because I'm saving my time. When I get there, they load me up, right? Going back to where? Tallahassee, Coca-Cola bottling plant. Heading back to Tallahassee, 104 miles, $860. There it is, $1,875 every day, 5 days a week, off every weekends, back home every night, in my bed, sleep, at home. I made my career on that, okay? Because the last year I ran as an operator, I ran that about for the last 9 months. And from there, I got out of my truck, put someone else in, and went into brokering. Okay, so that's how you do it. That's how you do it. And yes, I made well over $300,000. Okay, doing that. So that's how you do it, you all. That's how you do it. We're just showing you all an example of what to do. That's $327,000 for your carrier, $36,400 for the dispatcher who sets this up, or if you're gonna go ahead and do this yourself, as an owner operator without a dispatcher, you're looking at $364,000 a year on setting up your 3 short runs like that. Anytime you can do over $300,000 a year as an owner operator with 1 truck, you're doing good. Okay, you're doing good. And as a dispatcher, if you can set this up for your owner operator and you set up 3 to 4 owner operators like this, come on, people. 3 to 4 owner operators like this, come on. At $36,400 on just you're averaging that per year, you still 4 owner operators, you set them up like that, you're looking at over $145,000 a year as a dispatcher. There you go. It don't take much. It doesn't take much when it's done right. It doesn't take much to earn over $100,000 a year as a dispatcher when it's done right. And this is what we teach you. This is what we educate you on at the RBBS Logistics Learning Center and the National Dispatcher Network. Look, I've enjoyed it. It is 7 a.m. It is time for me to cut out of here. I appreciate y'all as always. Let me go ahead and check in with YouTube one more time. Okay, thank you all. Mention you all again. Trucking in the Matrix Energy, thank you. Cynthia Hicks, thank you. Goody Rich, thank you. Star Carp, thank you for your great good morning this morning and your question. It's such a dog. Thank you for joining us for the first time. We appreciate you joining us, and thank you for that. Your great questions and everything. Y'all come back here and join us every morning, Monday through Friday, at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do the load board report, a look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to loads and freights. It's such a dog has a question on the site. I see a resource for $49 and an enrollment for $349. I'm confused. All right, the difference is $10 per month on your monthly subscription fee. Okay, if you want to save yourself $10 per month, you go to the one that says $349.95. Okay, you'll pay that on your enrollment fee, but then your monthly subscription fee is going to be $39.95 per month plus tax to access your back office tools and resources. Or if you don't want to pay the enrollment fee, you opt for the higher monthly subscription membership fee, which is $49.95 per month plus tax. That one is the same access. It's the same type of membership. The only difference is you don't have to pay the enrollment fee, but you pay a slightly higher monthly fee. Okay? Or can you just buy it separate and access to? What do you mean buy it separate? I mean, it's a membership. Either one is a membership. You can't just pay us one fee and say, I want to access all your back office tools. No, sir. No, ma'am. Because you got to remember, other people out there for just the training alone, and you all know what I mean. You have training platforms out there that charge you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 just to take their training. 1 week of training, and that's it. That's all you got. You have no load boards, you have no resources, you have no tools. You're back out there on your own doing your thing. And a lot of people who have joined our platform have paid that kind of money for those other training sessions, and that's all they got. They were released on their own. That was it. With our platform, not only do we provide you ongoing training, but we provide you with something that you can use, access to tools and resources that's going to save you money, because you're going to need these same tools and resources whether you join our platform or not. So why not get them and save money on them? Okay? All right. There you go. Question on the site. I see. Is that the same question again? Resources, $49 enrollment fee. I'm confused on the difference in between it. Looks like you asked me the same question again. I think I just answered that question. Product, you must be subscribed to the. No, in order to get the $49 product, you do not have to pay the $349.95. You can either pay $39.95 and pay the $349.95, or you can pay $49.95 and you have access to the network. I don't know why you keep asking me the same question. It says, or can you just buy it separate and access it? No, you can't just buy it separate. You either got to become a member of our platform. You're not going to be able to get out of paying that monthly subscription fee. There's no way around it. You can either pay a monthly subscription fee of $49.95, or you can pay an enrollment fee of $349.95 and pay a monthly subscription of $39.95. Okay, it's not that hard. I mean, it's either one or the other. All right. Thank you. I appreciate everybody. I hope you were able to get that and understand it. Okay, great. Okay, understood. Great. Glad we got that cleared up. All right. Well, thank you all. I appreciate you all. As always, we will be back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning. Woo. We'll be back here tomorrow morning with the load board report from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And don't forget, every Monday night, we have franchise training from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So franchise training is tonight. We'll be right back here for franchise training. Now, our franchise training and our other training is not broadcast on YouTube. Only the load board report is going to be broadcast live on YouTube. So if you're looking to access the rest of our training, our live training, you're going to have to become a member. Okay. So, and we are currently in the process of removing all the other videos, the 700 plus videos, more than 140,000 hours of videos from our YouTube channel, and making it for members only. So only our members will be able to access those going into the future. It's taking us some time because there's a lot of videos we gotta convert over to the membership. So that's why it takes some time to get that completed. But we will eventually have that to where the only videos you're gonna be able to see live and on our YouTube channel is the load board report. That's from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And these videos will only be available for 1 week. So you have like 1 week of videos. Then the next week, those videos will move to our membership viewership. You won't be able to see those videos anymore unless you're a member. Then the next week, we have another set of 5 videos for the next week. And that's how it's going to be going from here on out. You're going to be able to see 5 load board reports. Then they're going to shift over to the membership. You're not going to be able to review those old 5 anymore. And then we're going to start a new 5 starting Monday morning, and they'll be available up until Sunday night the following. And then they move to the membership, and then we start a whole fresh new set of videos. So that's where we do it now. For 3 years, we gave y'all complete access, free access to all our videos. That's no longer the case. Okay, in order to see all of our past videos and new videos and live training, you're gonna have to be a member. Okay, you're gonna have to become a member of our membership, and we just showed y'all how to do that over to mydispatcher.org and scroll down, video in the middle of the page underneath that. Click where it says to enroll. Click here, click that, take you over to the enrollment site, and you can enroll. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. This has been Calvin with the Load Board Report. Look at what's going on in your neck of the woods when it comes to load and freight. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate it. Y'all have a great, great Monday. Bye, everyone.